Drones feature heavily in today's Russian papers. Drones, of course, play a big part in Russia's war in Ukraine. According to the military paper Krasnaya Zvezda, Red Star, the Russian army has set up a new unmanned systems forces. The paper goes on to claim that up to 80% of missions in the zone of the special military operation, Russia's war in Ukraine, are carried out with them, in other words, with drones. The government paper Rossiyskaya Gazeta points out that the unmanned systems forces have been created in the fourth year of the war. For so long, the Russian authorities avoided using that word, war, but as you can see, the government paper is openly using it now. Meanwhile, the negative economic data in Russia continues to build. The top story in Izvestia is nearly 7,000 transport companies in Russia are on the verge of bankruptcy, which risks increasing the price of goods and delivery. And inside, more bad news for the economy. The share of companies with overdue loans reached a record 1 in 4. The reasons? The high debt burden, falling profits due to lower demand, rising costs for servicing old loans. And this doubles the risk of defaults and further bankruptcies. Nezavisime Gazeta today. In the Russian economy, there is no recession, but of course there are negative trends, primarily the decline in civilian sectors of industry. Moskovsky Komsomolets budget deficit keeps rising. Plus, judging by this article, Moscow is fully expecting the EU to go ahead and use frozen Russian assets in Europe to support Ukraine. The next step is clear. They will steal them. How elegant to fight Russia with Russian money. Of course, the question is, why was the money, and such an amount, in foreign bank accounts ahead of the special military operation? But who to put this question to? And one more headline today in Nezavisime Gazeta. Why Trump isn't Nixon. Neither Moscow nor Beijing have seen a need for the deals offered by the US president.